Hello, welcome to News English Online Radio and Television Station. Here comes the news today. On December the 9th, Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc, chairman of the National E-Government Committee, attended the opening ceremony of the National Public Service Portal. The ceremony was conducted online nationwide. At the bridge in Đồng Nai Province, Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee and Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Cao Tiến Dũng attended. 9 months ago, at the opening ceremony of the National Link to the National Document, Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc sought the approval of the National Public Service Portal Scheme and delegated the responsibility to the Government Office to preside and coordinate together with ministries, branches, and localities for implementation. With the motto of taking people and businesses as service centers, leaving no one behind in the reform process, the National Public Service Portal is the focal point to help make public and transparent related information about administrative procedures and provision, supporting the implementation of public services on demand suitable to each object. At the time of opening, the National Public Service Portal will provide 5 public services in 63 provinces and cities, such as changing driving licenses, notice of promotional activities, reissue of health insurance card due to loss of damage, low voltage power supply service, medium voltage power supply service, and integrated electric bill payment utility, providing for public services performed at a ministry level such as issuing an international driving license, signing up for promotions, service group on the certification of goods origin, electronic tax payment for businesses. In the first quarter of 2020, ministries, branches, and localities will integrate into the National Public Service Portal 15 public services in the fields of personal tax, customs, business registration, healthcare, labor declaration bills, security transactions, criminal records, collection of fines for road traffic offences. According to the Vietnam Association of Seafood Exporters and Producers, VSEP, the European Union EU accounts for 66% of Vietnam's total exports of bivalve mollusks to markets. Clam alone accounts for 35% of the value, 80% of the export value of bivalve mollusk to the EU concentrates on 3 markets, Portugal, Spain, and Italy. In the third quarter, exports to these 3 markets increased sharply at 68%, 13%, and 45% respectively. Currently, there are nearly 90 Vietnamese companies exporting bivalve mollusk to European markets. Portugal, Spain, and Italy are also the 3 main markets in Europe that consume heat-treated clams and shellfish. According to VSEP, the EU is increasingly in high demand for mussel, scallop, and clam products. Immediately after the end of the summit at the Élysée Palace on December 10th, leaders of Russia, Ukraine, Germany, and France had a joint press conference. At the meeting, the leaders briefed the meeting's content and results as well as spread their views on the crisis settlement process in eastern Ukraine. At the beginning of the press conference, the president of the country, Emmanuel Macron, confirmed that this conference had achieved many results. He said the group's next conference will be held in 4 months. Following Macron, German Chancellor Angela Merkel said that this summit in Paris helped Paris overcome the stage of sleep in resolving the crisis in eastern Ukraine. Merkel informed that the parties agreed to implement the overall package of solutions in the Minsk agreements, including the goal of conducting local elections. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky emphasized a total solution to address issues in the Donbas region of Ukraine that cannot be without security. Speaking at a joint news conference, Russian President Vladimir Putin affirmed that Russia will make an effort to contribute to the crisis settlement process in eastern Ukraine. On the sidelines of the Normandy Quartet Summit, Russian President Vladimir Putin met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and was assessed by Russia as effective. The meeting between the leaders of Russia and Ukraine with the participation of the delegation of the two countries took place at the Elysee Palace and lasted about an hour. After that, President Putin and President Zelensky had a one-on-one meeting for about 5 to 10 minutes. Responding to the press later, Putin said he was satisfied with the outcome of the meetings, while assessing that the meeting took place well and effectively. There has been no official announcement on the content and results of talks between Russian and Ukrainian leaders. That's all for the news English for today. Thanks for joining us and goodbye.